So this is the third time I've made this video because every time I either do something I absolutely hate or I just don't feel like it's genuine enough, or I don't know. But I did it twice last night, and this is the third time I'm trying it, and I would have done it earlier, but there's been a lot of emotions going on today with like all the senior stuff that's happened. So here I go. So my name's Sammy, and I am the S in JALS, and this week we're doing videos about friendship, and we're talking about how we met each of the members of JALS, and this is what was making this video hard to make because because I love each and every one of them so much, and just reflecting on everything is hard when I know we're all going to be going our separate ways soon, and it's a rough time, and we graduate next week, and a lot's happening. But anyways, so the first member of JALS that I met was Logan, I believe, because our last names are really, really close together, and like we're literally right after each other. So every time we had like lockers in middle school, we had lockers like right near each other, and then when we had to do like state testing and whatever, we were in the same room. Sorry, you can see my cat's tail. We were in the same room, and so we always kind of like talked just because we were near each other, but we were never really good friends like all throughout middle school. It was just like we would say hi to each other in the hallway, and that was about it. That was the extent of our friendship, and we didn't really become friends until like sophomore year of high school, because he was the mascot and I was on the cheer team. And so at cheer camp, him and Amber were already really good friends, and I was friends with Amber, so we all three just kind of started hanging out. Like, I remember we would go up, because he was on a separate floor, and so we went up and we were in like the main area doing cartwheels and watching TV and talking and everything. And the three of us just hung out a lot at camp, and then we talked throughout the year and whatnot. And in junior year, I didn't really talk to him at all. And then senior year, we became really, really close friends, and because he was the mascot again. He didn't do it junior year. He was the mascot again, and I was like helping with the cheer team, but I wasn't on it. So during the cheer class period, it was just kind of the cheer team, and then we were off to the side, and I would like teach him cheers or something, or we had to work on stuff for Coach Tatum, like homecoming stuff and whatnot, and just the cat right here. But anyways, so yeah, Logan and I became really good friends this year, and we went to homecoming and prom together. Prom because I forced him to. He didn't really have a choice. He tried to tell me no. And yeah, and then the second person I met would be Amber. I met her in 7th grade because we were both on the cheer team, because at that time everyone was a cheerleader. So we were on the same like 7th grade cheer team. And she told a story about how, like, I got this pair of shorts and they were, like, too big, and I, like, cried about it. I didn't remember that until she said it, but it's actually really funny now that I think about it. And it's really funny that that's what she remembers from it. But we were never really friends in middle school. Like, we would talk occasionally, but I always remember Amber being, like, really quiet and shy, and I was really loud and obnoxious and, to be honest, rude most of the time. And so we didn't really talk or hang out or anything. And then sophomore year, we both made varsity as sophomores, which is like a big deal because there were never like a whole bunch of sophomores on varsity, because that was the first year you could make it. So all the sophomores just kind of stuck together unless you were already friends with the seniors and everything. And so we started talking a lot more and hanging out. And we talked throughout junior year and everything, but we were always just like, we were friends, but we weren't like best friends. And me, her, Janae, and this girl named Lacey used to hang out all the time, but it was like, you could tell it was like Amber and Janae and me and Lacey. It wasn't Amber, Janae, me, and Lacey, if that makes sense. And so yeah, that was, and then senior year, we became really good friends. Like, I'm so glad that Amber and I became a lot closer this year, because I absolutely adore Amber, and she is one of the few people who actually lets me finish a story, whereas Janae and Logan like to interrupt me during the middle of it, and she's like, just let her finish. So thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. And then Janae I met freshman year, and we had the same geography class together, and she didn't talk to me the whole year. We sat, like, right next to each other. She did not talk to me. And she likes to say that she was really shy, but she talked to, like, Nye and other people all the time. She just didn't talk to me. So I just think she didn't like me. And then I saw she was trying out for cheer for the next year, and I was like, whoa, hey, I know her. I didn't know she was a cheerleader or anything, though. And she was, like, really good, and I was like, wow, like, I did not know that about her, and then I was like, why won't she be friends with me then? Because in my mind, I was like, hey, we're both cheerleaders, so, like, friends, right? And she still didn't talk to me for a while. But her and Amber became friends, and so, like, I think at the same time, we kind of all became friends, but they became, like, best friends after that, so, like, yeah. And then senior year, again, we all just started hanging out, because Amber and Janae didn't have an 8th period, and then Logan and I didn't have to dress out for the class period, so we all just kind of stayed in the gym afterwards and everything, and we would just talk for, like, the last 10 minutes of class or whatever, and that became a thing we did, like, every single day. And so, whatchamacallit? Yeah, so we started talking a lot more, and they actually had a group message without me for a while, and that's how Logan asked me to homecoming. He got them to help him. And then I found out that they all had a group message together, and I was slightly offended. But they had it from, like, June or July, I think, until, like, November before they added me to it, which is fine, like, whatever. But at that point, they decided that we had to give it a name, which I was not too keen on. I was like, okay, we can name it, but it has to be something cool. And Janae came up with the brilliant ideas to combine the first letters of all our names, and we tried a bunch of different combinations, and then they came up with JALS, and I absolutely hated it, and I still sometimes make comments about how I do not like the name, but at this point, it's grown on me, and I don't want to, like, change it. Like, I like having JALS. JALS Pals is going to take a little longer. I don't really appreciate that one as much. I think it sounds weird. But, you know, maybe that'll grow on me too. I guess we'll have to see. But, yeah, so we came up with the collective name of JALS. And then we all became, like, really close. And then we do a bunch of things together. And we always, like, post things on Twitter, like, the 4 of us. And we always hang out, like, the 4 of us. And it's just become our thing now. Like, and other people, like, Coach Tatum refers to us as JALS. Some of the other, like, coaches refer to us as JALS. Our parents all refer to us just collectively as JALS. So it's just become, like, a thing now. And obviously, because this channel is JALS. So, you know, but we just collectively have our JALS group, and we hang out a lot. And this, like, senior year would not have been the same without them. They're some of my favorite people, and I'm so glad that I met them. And I enjoy having them in my life, even though they like to make fun of me a lot. And also, here you go, guys, because you said I should do a stereotypical video with my cat and coffee in it. I got one. So, I got the cat. But anyways, no, I'm really glad we all became really good friends, and I wish we had all been this close sooner. But at the same time, I feel like if we had been close friends sooner than ow! I just bit me! Okay, anyways, if we had been friends sooner than this, it might not have, like, ended up the same way, because we weren't the same people a year ago or 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm really glad that JALS is a thing. I'm really not ready to go our separate ways when we all have to go to college, because none of us are staying in the same state. And, like, I'm going cross country to Michigan. Logan's going to Kansas. Janae is going to Louisiana, and Amber is staying here. So it's going to be hard. Okay, the cat needs to go. It's going to be hard, but, like, I think we'll stay friends, and I think or at least I hope we'll stay friends, and I hope we'll keep in touch and everything. Because I absolutely love Janae, Amber, and Logan more than anything, and I value their friendship a lot. And that's about all I have to say on that. You'll see me tomorrow because we did a vlog. We had our Legacy Awards and like Senior Walk, which we didn't really vlog any of the Legacy Awards because it's really hard to, because it's kind of like graduation, but instead of like everyone going up and getting their diplomas, you just talk about like scholarships people have been awarded and whatnot. So we had that today, and they vlogged it, and then we're going to upload that tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow in that vlog, and then for just me, I'll see you next Thursday. So, yeah, bye!